renegade. Man, we're not afraid. Man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest round, you know, tabloid. Good evening. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Worldwide. Yeah, man, the renegade speaking. Wawa. Do remember, tomorrow, the 29th, Daisy magazine. Yeah, man, my sister Earthstrong, you know, tomorrow, you know, so, you know, remember, yeah? Yeah, man, I'm Maria Earthstrong. We have enough respect. Yeah, you understand? We asked the man. Shanna was 17, she turned back 16 now. Yes. Our age go back, you know. Yeah, man, we just roll down back, get young. Young like we're here, you know. Fresh. And not look like not old. Yeah, you understand? Yes. See? You know, people look like all. Yeah, we keep it real on. All right, hear this now. I remember the 20th. Remember say, yeah, man, we have the man. Yeah, man, we have the protest in New York. Yeah? We have the protest in New York. The cones lit up there, so you know, right there in the whole crew, you know. We have to special guests. Yes. So you know that. Yeah, man, we don't know where I go on, so we don't know the things that already. I'm gonna start this. But hear this now. When the Minister of Education come out now and I said 3 billion, over 3 billion, the school. And most of the school are not going for the second. Nope. Choose that come. In Jamaica, after the Prime Minister tell them, say, him have 900 shelters. I don't know where him get it from. But them are show me nearly 400 school damage. So if them shelter didn't open and you use them school, that mean no people that get damaged. You say lie. It don't go discredit him again. Because children at school, them say they pan it over $3 billion worth of damage. And this is from the 3rd of July. And I know them school are not fixed yet. Over 300 mega show no. And then the price that sound big to me, you know, over $3 billion worth of damage. Them say 2.5. And them say when them going, them gonna 3 billion now. And then we hear President Charles Jr. now talk about, you know, Canada reduce them farm workers, you know. So he must say, we know I got this son of talk, some little bull crap. I could dissect that to them. I could start the show. Keep it real.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy, we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber them.
Not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Make the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bullman. We send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical theater. Put up in everything, they load some boy all in a head.
I don't mean renegade. But up. All right, we are now. I mean, make a look on this. Because we now go, yeah, we no further ado. Make a look on this. Because remember the Prime Minister when I talk to them on one of the channel, one of the big news media overseas. He might tell them something good. Remember, I remind you still. It is a zero. And then John Kotaki talk on CNN. And then Bushra talk on the local media. Remember 3 different things, so you know it can't be right. 3 of them can't be right. 3 different things, right? Yes. I don't know which one we lean to. Now the Prime Minister theme one, it's shut up. because the amount of school were damaged. If them, remember at school, they have a use a shelter. If them they did use a shelter, the amount of people that dead and mash up and all kind of things, you don't know, you know. All right. Make we hear this. And then the price, see it, for the school, the price for them gonna 3 billion. Remember, I build them a bill back to school if at the top you put on and do some repair. But you reach over 3 billion with that bill. Oh. And then they must say them go to the finance ministry. Yeah, they must look the finance ministry. Watch this.
Here are the details. It won't be plain sailing for a few schools come next week, as some of the institutions are not ready to reopen their doors. The confirmation came from the Ministry of Education Wednesday, just 4 days before the new school year gets underway. Our reporter Jamila Maitland was at the post-cabinet press briefing at the office of the Prime Minister this morning, where it was revealed that the repair bill for schools is growing.
Thank you, Kerry. Now, the Ministry of Education says the damage assessment from schools impacted by Hurricane Beryl has risen to over $3 billion. Education Minister Flayval Williams, during post-cabinet this morning, declined to give the exact number, but she did say it was growing. Initial reports said that the damage assessment was about $2.7 billion, but as contractors go in and do the cleanup at the schools, they realize that more work is significantly needed. Now, the ministry placed the schools into 3 categories, from priority 1 to 3, with priority 1 being schools that have been severely impacted by the hurricane. We learned that Monroe College was one of those schools, and the administrator told us that they won't be able to meet the September 2 deadline. And so
Monroe College out, but they have 300 art school out. And them are come with some stupid thing, but I could hear what them say as I want to rub it out.
School will be delayed for about a week or so, but the ministry did say that there are.
You know, say, even if the man them put on the top of Mango College and them, it can't, the money with them say it can't value this. Them are chop some money.
Other schools who are going through similar experience, but they did say that the issue is that they would be going through like a phased reopening, and so grade 1s, maybe grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, they'll have different days to go to school, and they will be parents.
People, it's them together, them you say, you know, hurricane shelter. Look on them school there. You see them school there? Some little wall and something and thing just tear up. You see, same thing we are talking about. 300, and they never tell me this. So much school get damaged. They never tell me say that grow. They not tell the people them this. You know, supposed to this. Now school supposed to open back Tuesday. And I didn't see here.
And guardians are being urged to just contact the school so that they know what will take place on September 2. The ministry also said that for schools in priority 2 and 3, parents and guardians may see construction on the compound when they go to drop off their students next week, but they are saying learning is expected to take place. Learning can take place. Learning will be utilized in maybe like church halls, buildings close by. But the contractors are just working. They're trying to ensure that the school administrators have somewhere where students can learn in the meantime.
Yeah, this, and then now we put them in. What about saying that make no sense, people? Yeah?
They carry out their work. And of course, we'll have more details on primetime news later at 7.
This now, you call this garbage. I'm showing the next thing now. I'm going to just back up to the next thing. Because that, the 3 bill, hurricane, see that? School repair bill now, 3 billion. See that? And it gone up at 224, now at 262 school out there. No, 362 schools that were damaged by Hurricane Beryl. Education Minister Mommy Return revealed 362 schools. Nobody never heard it. You just hear this now before school open back Tuesday. And that's the government work, man. And then, oh, you never cleared this before. Where else do I? Look here. The ministry initially gave up The first figure with them get a 2.7 billion. Post-cabinet press briefing on Wednesday, William divulged that figure has increased number of schools needing renovation have also climbed. You see that? Eh? So now come, all right. So if a 300 art school is 300 art school, right? 300 art. And they might say you have 100 art severe damage, like 105 severe. Can them break them down in a different total, right? 107. 17. See it? Severely damaged with roof, ceiling, windows, doors, retaining walls, perimeter fencing, furniture, learning resources, electrical equipment. That means not school, that means the whole school destroyed them. Because if the wall, they have the fencing and perimeter, nothing at all, everything gone. That means, but I want to show us that the school crumble. And so I show me 107. So if them that was shelter, that means them and the drop down on them people, then them that crumble. If I watch them attack money, you know. But think of this again now. 107 school severely damaged. And you have some, I'm going to show you the next set again. 130, 139. I'll show you, I say school moderately damaged. With 116 described as having minor damage. 116. So minor damage and then continue. While school in session, said can done while school in session, the 116. But the 200 added now done by school in session. She does not anticipate much delay in reopening school and September the 2nd. That's a foolishness because she doesn't talk about the money. So this can be because of ongoing work. Contractors are working overtime to ensure completion. So what she thought like she has the money, she paid them already. And that's another case. So she tells some liars so. We meet more than once per week. We go through every single school in details. So we understand where the school is. She can't remember about she go through every single school in details. Which school are very comfortable and can be open, yeah? Will be open. Which schools are saying give us a day or two. If a school that tell us to give a day or two, that means before she come a cabinet briefing, if it's a day and a two, that is done. But if she come Monday, any school tell her that even Monday gone, the day and the two, the same Monday or the Tuesday, to our Wednesday, so she couldn't repeat that and say that. That don't make no sense. Because from Monday you have Tuesday and Wednesday. No, them they are done. That don't make no sense. And if them tell us for Friday, them they are done, so she don't have to come repeat that. But no good that. Take out the 200 at school. The severely damaged and moderately damaged, right? Severely, that means she said perimeter everything out below. Think about that. Take up 107. If you have 1,000 children at one of them school there, 107,000. If I go 500, you have to split the 150 and split the 7,300 and that's 3,500. So 53,500, right? Yeah. 53,500. Yes. 53,500 students where they might go. Even for 500, but about 1,000, 100,000. So I don't know. So Andrew did come out and say what you want to say. And say we're good. But Andrew like we're good, we shouldn't have them money and all, man. Because the hurricane barely do no damage and now you are show with the nearly 400 school, brother. And I know when I fix them, I know we are about so much school damage. This them hide. And then she know, she bring up Ministry of Education na this. You understand? She bring up the thing the two. Forget the money. She bring up thing that forget the money, you know. Larger place. Number of school and things, see there? The Ministry of Finance. So me tell you, say, no care what, look on the damage and look at now. Look on the ministry, me tell you, say, the most important ministry, see there? So we have to present the case to all people. See there? Present the case to the Minister of Finance and Public Service. You see it? Because of them do the funding. Minister of Finance and Public Service. That's the same one when Nigeria run and skip and up and I jump over. Make we hear what the Prime Minister say so. With the because them that use school and things for shelter. Make we hear what him say so no. So I'm did I tell lie about him shelter, I don't know, right? Make we hear.
Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who joins us live from Kingston. Prime Minister, thanks so much for your patience and for talking to us at what is literally a very busy time for you right now. Can you just tell us how prepared the island is and what preparedness you're at the moment?
So the government is at its highest level of alert and preparedness. All our entities that are responsible for disaster and emergency response are mobilized. We have 900 shelters right across the island. I would say that about 90% of them are mobilized and ready. So from a government perspective, the government is ready. The government also engaged in an intensive informationalization campaign with our citizens for the last 3 or 4 days. So from a household level, the Jamaican households have information about how to protect themselves, how to protect their property. And
people that was be a lie, you know, but we continue. I'm never ready, we're not ready.
How to respond after the hurricane has passed. My own assessment is that every Jamaican is taking the necessary steps to protect themselves and their property and to be able to recover quickly after the hurricane. So I think the island is prepared. We are informed. Right now, we have started to experience hurricane conditions, but not yet severe. So we are still some way out, maybe 3 or 4 hours out from actually experiencing severe hurricane conditions. We are expecting that by virtue of the category of this hurricane, which is projected now to be at category 4, and when it reaches Jamaica, it could potentially downgrade to category 3, still a dangerous hurricane, which would cause storm surges, heavy rain, potential destruction to coastal infrastructure and residential and commercial properties. And in the interior, we may very well experience landslides. But we do have plans for that, and we are prepared.
So, Prime Minister, I don't mean to interrupt, but in terms of that preparedness, there will be a different policy for those that are living in urban areas to those that are living on the coastline. How are you advising people who are living on the coastline that would have to move, perhaps, would you say, to the interior? And what sort of numbers are we talking about?
Well, we have identified all our low-lying areas, and that is essentially on the southeastern coast of Jamaica, where we would have potential significant damage. There are shelters in proximity to these areas at higher ground, and we have implemented under our Disaster Risk Management Act an evacuation order. Once we have made the assessment, and we have made some assessments, then we will enforce those orders and assist residents in relocating. But outside of that, for the last 3 or 4 days, we have been imploring residents, and some have responded and have moved voluntarily.
Prime Minister, Jamaica is no stranger to hurricanes of various levels historically. What lessons have been learned in the past that have actually...
All right, so let me just move him this way. Yeah, man, we're going to move him this way. All right, so we did ready people, 900 shelter. But that's where it's a change with art school. 107 of them severely damaged. I said, top gun, this gun, that gun. Can you imagine if you use them, their shelter? Without weeping and wailing and not have teeth, no. So much shelter never did it. This was a lie. Good thing it was a lie, though. If that was true, no, that is so much school get impacted, and then they use them and see where that happened. Eh? You the one you know. You're the next liar.
Senator Matthew Samuda and meteorologist Evan Thompson, both with Jamaica's Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Senator Samuda, I'll start with you because you've been leading the hurricane preparation. What are people and businesses in your country doing to prepare for this monster hurricane?
Smith, we tell her like a frog, no man tell lie straight through. That time I lie, not truthful. Remember, Angela tell truth, you know. I remember read the thing off of the paper and tell the time. Him just try and go tell be a lie. He must add on something and tell some lie. You don't know that too, man. You don't know, man. Yeah, man, wagwa. Say, you don't know, man. You don't want to know. Him said 900. Maybe you don't want to say no.
Well, you know, there's a great deal of anxiety as we have seen the impact of this storm in Barbados, in St. Vincent, and of course in Grenada. So citizens, businesses alike have been putting in place all of their hurricane preparatory steps. So there's a great deal of activity at the supermarkets, great deal of activity at our hardware stores, and people are putting in place the protection mechanisms that we know work. At the government level, we've been focused on clearing major drains right throughout our townships. We've been ensuring that all of our government buildings are indeed protected by way of being boarded up, ensuring that roofs are secure. We're doing what we can, but ultimately we've also been focused on ensuring that citizens have the information. So those who are in low-lying areas, those who are in flood-prone areas, go to any of our 780-plus shelters, because ultimately saving lives is our first priority. Property is.
Joining me now.
780-plus shelters. You understand? Yeah. And can you imagine which part of them shelter there? So you'd leave and go over Portland. I remember I can show you up a arena. Then pass the Crises School. Till it has laptop in a mash up. Right? That's the close 16. You don't make a shelter maybe near to the airport or something. People don't go too far. You carry them way gone up a national arena. And the shelter, we don't really have a shelter now. For them shelter is like this. It have to be a concrete place and maybe the top now will blow off and it's a shelter. That's not a shelter. Shelter have food in it and medication and you maybe have a nurse there and a doctor there or something. You might have locked down for maybe a day or two. Maybe you come out and you look everything flat down and you don't survive. So you have to prepare in a shelter, you have to have food and everything. Bathroom for bed, that, because it come with X amount of people. You just see the thing and you just shrink up yourself and then when it's done, what you do. You understand? So this was a lie too. I'm going to the one where come nearer to the truth.
Now is Senator Matthew Samuda and
a bushwhack. That one, yeah.
Mackenzie says 80% of shelters across the island are now activated. According to Mr. Mackenzie, more than 53 shelters are now occupied. At the same time, he's appealing to residents of Port Royal to evacuate the area. Transportation will be provided for residents to the shelter at the National Arena. And Prime Minister Andrew...
We don't want to hear him. Too lie. This Bush what say? That more on the truth side. Now the other two, them just lie. You see them push things and say we are right now, you one bag of things. And you so much school damage. 362, not my word. Who not put it out to them? Remember I do a tabloid run here. I like me just get up and run, come talk and say book back. We go by phone figures. Right? See it? 360 school damage. And this is the first we know about it. School are open back Tuesday. And them come and do the press briefing and I tell you 300 school damage. Look how much shoot out at school coming Tuesday. This is coming like a urgency. The country now run. And this is the time when the country are going and wibble all over the place. Largel jump ship. And then when them jump ship, they want to look good. Inside 2 weeks, Lima tell to you. Somebody just call and up say yes. You come like a yes man then. Say never mean Jamaica no good neither. You damage up the thing for you patch up the hole them where you build out and they ship them and it are taking so much water. No, you just jump ship as to eat or sink, you know, so we can't deal with it. My name not a call when it sink and people say this and that. Me a jump ship. Me no business. And then jump ship. Him say it and him do it. See? Him say it and him do it. Him no business, him say it and him do it. Yeah? That we are tell about them. All right. And next thing now, look much bad thing are going on for Jamaica. Look here. Yeah. You understand? Then I just get a bag of money too. Look on this too.
In studio.
Thank you, Jamila. Now on to other news. Minister of Labour and Social Security, Pernell Charles Jr., says Jamaica's farm work program will not be negatively impacted by the Canadian government's recent announcement that it will reduce the number of temporary foreign workers allowed into the country.
Them say them all reduce the number of temporary farm workers alone in the country. And they might tell like a him on them places. You might say, oh, it's now going to impact it. Don't follow them people. You don't need for the damage control, that's all.
You'd have heard President Trudeau actually speak up.
And it's not a president, it's a prime minister, sir. Yeah, prime minister, not a president, yeah? President Trudeau.
You'd have heard President Trudeau actually speak of exceptions in terms of his statement. And the exceptions include agriculture, construction, health sector, where they still have significant shortages in terms of...
So in the farm worker, it's a matter about agriculture and health and all kind of things. Eh? I want to this guy. You hear him? Right.
Supply of labor, and so we do not expect that it will actually have any negative, it might have even a positive impact in terms of our overseas employment program.
Mr. Charles,
I don't really want to do that show they don't work. Yeah, I don't really want. That right now, I know my thing that I want to go back in that history, but right now, you know, them thing I more want to do them thing. Keep my eyes on what go on, you know? Yes. Cause them they gone already and gone, so you know, so I don't really, yes, I say? Yes. So I don't really want to do that and jump on that right there, so you know, yes.
Charles Jr. says his ministry is not surprised by the announcement and has already taken steps to ensure that Jamaica's program is strong and sustainable.
You know, you can't, there is no step. Let me tell you something, people. Listen to me. If Canadian government say we're going to cut the workers, the man thing, there is no step even now the government of Jamaica can take to secure, say, okay, them can't cut our people, so they can go up there. And them can't cut them. Them to stop the PR. You have to take step. So go do it, to ensure that it not trouble this. How that work? How it work? When you go to them and say, listen, we're going to let's work permit and we're going to cut this by 500 or 300 or something. You with no step you can take and talk to the people there. And like you say, hey, you have to protect them. What you have to do? Make sure the farmer them will come for farm work. Me, you want a better idea for me? Only thing I have to go up and plane and then work and them can't, them are sleep in a nasty condition and everything. Some little dirty condition and filthy and all kind of things where can nobody no want them job there, you know. So nobody thinks that the people them can realize him and say like the people them this and that and people them job. No, listen me. You gotta leave your house and go work on a farm. With filth and things. Nobody couldn't deal with it, so them now take that. Nobody no want that job. But just talk to me to my family there. And then say, loan some, you know, say, before people take them job, they them rather live on the government. Can them better off and then get everything. They want to take the job. And it's true, so now people will take the job, you know. See, I remember I want country them get people from. So it depends on who they want cut. Yeah. You understand? And food security. Yes. See? So if him say I'm gonna cut some things, he might cut some things. See? But he might take the step, or two of them might take the step. So I know him can't take no step, come do nothing wrong here. You understand? Yes, him can't take no step. Or we take the step that mean we no good and do just stop do that thing there. You know have to come out, come chat neither. Nobody know that, you know. No tabloid around here. None. See? So we know better than that, yeah? We know better than that. So yeah, man.
My permanent secretary is actually going to be on a special assignment focused on the overseas employment program, focused on ensuring the strength, ensuring that the program is sustainable.
What do you mean you have focus and ensuring on the strength? In permanent secretary, focus, special assignment for focus on the strength. I'm focused at this. That makes sense? Eh? You hear this? So it must make sense to, hey, me a journalist, me attend something, then I didn't garbage, look like me a traffic to you. You hear what you have to ask? You not do it. You don't know my style. You know my style, don't it? Is that what me have? Yeah, so in permanent secretary, I can stop everything. If two of the cut, where am I cut? In permanent secretary, can just focus on the strength and on so make Jamaica all right. Yeah. Not my word.
He's actually going to be on a special assignment focused on the overseas employment program, focused on ensuring.
Ensuring. Permanent secretary and focus. You have to a permanent secretary focus on ensuring what?
The strength, ensuring that the program is sustainable, and ensuring
that the program is sustainable. Sustainable. For country, I cut you, them I cut you. Just pray them not cut you. But if you get cut, you get cut. Yeah? This time, hey, it's where you start listening to them like come. You can't be me, not pass me, you know. Not pass. When you start pay a keen attention to them and listen to them, you know, so one bag of bulls, them talk all the time. Yeah? All the talk things with sense, you know. And they hear this and say, yeah, man, boy, yeah, man, the minister said that me good, man. The people, them all right. I'll be much cut, you don't know. Because you listen to the garbage when them attack, when them get this, them get paper. Be real.
Mostly that Jamaica's interest is protected.
Jamaica's interest is protected. All your permanent secretary are going to protect that. Them all get the permit, you know. You're a permanent secretary. I'll make sure the interest protected. Focus on the strength and this make the interest protected. You know, like how America that talk about them interest in the Middle East and say we protect our interest. But them have what to protect them interest? Them have the nuclear submarine. Them have what to protect them. You know them have what to protect them interest. When them talk, we protect our interest. Or them drop in our country, you know. Them spend the most on the budget over 700 billion. China come in second around 200 billion, 200 and something billion. Them send over 700 billion. Russia spend like 60 billion. Yeah. We have to them trying to be relevant. But them to stop chat foolishness, because they're rubbish. Them forget real. Same so them send somebody yesterday to me, you know. Me never tell you, don't it? I'm not sure, because I'm not telling you. You know, sometimes you just play along. I'm not sure what I do. I'm sure what I do. You ask my mark, what's the name? Just look for the name and tell me you see the name when I save it in the name as. Look. Tell me the name when I save it as. You can't see it? See it over Miss Carl, when I save it as. Yesterday this, you see it? And then get me. You see when I save the name as? What I say? Them send him, you know, call me, you know. Talk to them decent still, because I know my style. I notice I yesterday that. Call me. Mr. Alone, so I'm a selector. I mean, I put that. You see that, yes. So you call that own name, but I don't know from down there, so not name something. Talk to me, say, then I'm ask, you know, a selector from that. Son, you come from, and tell me which parish. I'm say, but no, me, you know them way that some of us. And I ask about jingle. And I said, no, we don't do like jingle like that, boom, bam, bam. Then I ask about dub, and we tell him about 2 artists. And I said, and you know, want to cut this. I said, no, man, keep your money, man. You know, just say, you don't just cut any artist. So when you cut and give us a bill, right away, Let me show you say then now. When me said if you was a selector, I hear about you or something, say yeah, come up here. I said, no, me not just me that and that, you know. They say just you have to start from foundation right away. You know, giving up nothing concrete. And then you ask something. Then he asked me about a tune. A tune where me have said, no man, you don't cut back me and Michael about them. I say, you know, cut that pan up, man. Them tune when you cut up war, not place up. A war you want to kill someone. And literally kill your lack of sound. So that them tune there, you might ask me about that tune. The tune with me and Michael Butler, I say free Jazza children. The tune with me and Butler. When I say them reduce the shackle and chain, but mentally it still remain. Rob us for African heritage and give us slave master name, then give them slave master name. And I treat me like them are able. I treat them like we are able and come and post up like them are king. And think them superior about a blood run through every man's vein. That's one the year we know wicked man. What that's industrial systems and mash up the phone. I asked them about double panda. I said, man, that not cut panda, man. Where do you cut? Wow. You tell them some artists and then you know what to do, I'm saying, man. Fake selector. Because sometimes you can't talk to me and I talk to you good enough. I show you again. I see me see car and then you watch the car when it come in and them thing there. Because sometimes when they do some book, them car, they tape you and them thing, then just 1, 2 when them talk, you know where them up to, so you smooth talk, same way, you know. You play along. Fake selector, man. Like them there have a fake FBI call me to, you know. I'm save it. Save me show the name. I don't know me save it. And I tell me about meet. And so the thing when I tell me about and also FBI move. So, you know, that my fake FBI call me fake. I'm gonna put it in my phone and show you. So I save them and I just put them out one side. Let me show you. But so them don't know how they might tell them before, you know, but them don't know. So you know, sometimes you play along, you know. Look at. Let me show you something fake. FBI. See that car, the 2023, look at. You see it? When I see it? I watch it, and I come on eye too, you know, because it's fake, you know. See that? No real. You see it? See the car there? You see it? Everything in a come on, man, FBI, they put them in a come on, fake. Yes. And in things, same I get some of them, and I know some okay, marking, soup. I call and touch something, we will be penetrate that and say, all right, boom, bam, bam, my feel such a waste of time, I know, man, too much waste of time, you know. So when they fake, you know, say I fake, you put them, you see them as fake. See? And pose up like. Eh? You tell them, say, me this, man. When you tell them, right? So, the party is ahead of them. See? So I will talk. And when them call me, they ask me so. Because you know, sometimes a man call and them say, man, the stupid this for them ask. You know, definitely the one they do no music, you know, say just come and push something like, you know, like you want to tape somebody, you want to catch them that something and say, yes, because it's just stupid. They can't just play along with them. Them stupid, man. Very. And the question, because they don't know, let me tell you, because music, if you're in music and you do something and you ask some stupid question, right? And they open your mouth and say, you know, say you're fake. And we say something to you, super, you can't match up that, and we say to an extreme to you. I don't know, so what may I do, you know, and knock you with some things, but you don't know. You don't know. Fake. And so you have to train them. You have to train them properly. You're the agents, them where I send them. You have to train them properly, and that take you maybe like, you know, remember you can't march 1 minute. That take you maybe 30 years to train one. You know, already that's so long. The election soon car. Yes. So I just wait some money for train them. I think 30 years, by 30 years, they're not ready yet. And you have to school them for 24 hours. Then you can send them on this part. Yeah? Yeah, man. Tell the agent them too, yeah? Yes. Yeah, man. Go on them part. Supporting them. As them open them out, you know what them all about. Yes. And categorize them and you put them one side. You save them one side and say, yes. But not the Kodoma, you have a little Kodoma one. The fake FBI talk, some fake thing. Him say, Jamaica. Jamaica, that's my yard. You see me still on my yard. I say, I'm going to come meet you, you know. My boss them send me come meet you, you know. Because my father used to this and that. So my boss them say, take a plane now and come meet you and hear this now. Fake as the more put himself in a trouble more than anything else. I mean, him say, want to meet you know. Him don't know my brain think. Because some people have some little pea brain and things that people think like them. Listen to me. And let me tell them again. Let me tell them again. Because I could not understand. Great man study people, places, animals, and things. We study the world. The world, the more to your mouth, we dissect it too. Not follow nobody. Because me say a lot of educated fools, you know. Don't make me smile, chicken. We don't have no sense, man. No phone, man. Go sit down, man. Take it from me. Go sit down. Kind of like you can't put me in a trap. You trap yourself and I mean, no one. You know, you can't play a game of rough where you know, see? So it better sometimes I better want to go sit down. Yeah. You see? Yes, sometimes I better want to go sit down. Yes. Him said one-on-one. No FBI meet you one-on-one. Yeah. Me know me I keep me up on the 3 bill, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. And the 3 billion, yeah. Yeah, man. New style in town. Yeah, man. All right, man, keep me up on it. Yeah, man. So you used to meet me now, and yeah, I come in the airport there. I'm ready for the send you go up in a white car. You know, I think. I have to tell you, come also come meet me. Yeah. You have to be careful, man. Stop being up on yourself and one like an either. But you up the hill, but I don't know. You do. You have to you do. Remember my brain work different, you know. Anything you need, I'm unite, you know, 100%, you know. 100-fold. Yes. Yeah, man. So you have to be careful on that, man. See? Yeah, man. Remember when lyrically inclined. I go and do that to them. I forgot to play that tune too, you know. I forgot to play that tune. When I do that now, I have to play my tune now, you know. So I just tell the little fakers, then I have to play that tune. Now I play that tune, because, you know, sometimes, I don't know. I'm not hard to learn, so man. I'm too hard to learn. Let me take up a tune. Let me play that tune. Hey, Annette, I have to play that tune. Yeah, well on there. Well on there, Annette. Remember everything you have up here, it's up, you know, you see? The next thing we use operator and finger plate. Let me see this.
When I want to hear some bad lyrics, come check my man. Yeah, man, alone, some of the veterans. Yeah, Chris.
Hear this.
Hear this. Hear this. Hear this. Let me tell you this. When I talk nothing without meaning, you know. Alone some this, me Chris. Who me? A lyrical specialist when I listen Gugu Yaga. Leave that to some baby, yes, some Gugu Gaga. And guy where you drink when walk when and a stagger. Me not just not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Me have the heart of Mandela but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bullman we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in the rhythm, they want some boy all in a head. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line. When you want to hear some bad lyrics, come check my man. Yeah, man, alone, some of the veteran. Yeah, my Chris. Hear this, hear this, hear this, hear this. Let me tell you this. When I talk nothing without meaning, you know. I know some this, me Chris. Who me? A lyrical specialist when I listen Gugu Yaga. Leave that to some baby, yes, some Gugu Gaga. And guy where you drink when walk when and a stagger. Me not just not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Me have the heart of Mandela but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bullman we send us the jammer. lyrically inclined. Be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fatal. Put up in everything, they want some boy all in a hater. Lyrically inclined. Be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fatal. Put up in everything, they want some boy all in a hater. Original 40 said no, we not take rough up to cook up. From the other day, them face them out of them like the three little pig and the old fire off of them flip like a fool and leave them get crushed up better. Shut your beat, no speak, you better hush up. Street furniture, everything's a get dust up. Limbs and shove, everything's a get brush up. When you see original Eastman, you must not fuck away. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Because we lyrical fatal. Put up in everything, they loan some boy all in a hater. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Because we lyrical fatal. Put up in everything, they loan some boy all in a hater. Original 40, say no, we not take telling, send message to who we not care about. Send him troublemaker in a school, that's why we expend him. If we send I stuff, it come circle we dwelling. I start come same way, them get shelling. Evidence get up on those creatures compelling. Posing like a big tree, we use Barlocks and felling. When you see original 40s, you should know mail him carry. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Because we lyrical fatal. Put up in everything, they loan some boy all in a hater. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Because we lyrical fatal. Put up in everything, they loan some boy all in a hater. Lyrically specialist, when no listen Google, you can leave that to some baby, yes, some Google gaga. And guy where you drink one walk one and a stacker. We not just, not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to near me with the dagger. Make the heart of Mandela, but the mind of us a man in the mold. Like a bullman, we send us a jamack away. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Because we lyrical fatal. Put up in everything, they loan some boy all in a hater.
Love it. I mean. Right, so here this now. We just put on the cutting again. We not talk to me, you talk to me with sense, man. You can't just, know, yes. Can we talk to me, but, yes. Can we talk to people and say things with them. So when I talk to me, just talk to me with sense. No make no sense. Not say no, I start to circle the thing, man. It's a nice start to know it go. Top shelf, what you mean? See? Can't say nice start one the thing, man, and then me stepping out like that, like sieve, sieving out and putting around this and this and situation of passing. Yeah, man. Tell the man in the wilderness and if I study that. So Andrew, you have got to train them, man. They have to take like 30 years. 30 years to train, one of them have it. And then by the 30 years, remember the 5 years I don't know. Still there, I don't know. They're down them 30, them tired already. Yeah, because we are long distance from them already. Then, yeah, man, teaching our things. Then, I just right there. All right. Anyway, I've got me, so I have there I got touch road. I'm missing the thing I touch road. But the $3 billion, they were for what? The $3 billion. I know what she said, she got to the finance ministry. And the people, them not genuine enough. The people them wait to when school are open and just come attack open Tuesday. And I tell you it's 660 at school, mash up. That's what I make news from July. And I tell that's what I know the news from July when they should have fixed that. No one does talk about it. Two school are open back now. So a lot of the kids them now go to school Tuesday are coming up. No, Monday, Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. Because when they open the 3rd, the 2nd, yes, on the 3rd. Monday, right? No food now go to school Monday. No school now open back. And you can't, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. You want to say, I'm going to tell you something, never big plate, a big plate with some yam and plant and all. Everything the right for man. They'll set up something, or you know, sir. Big junk, I am. You know the thing already, man. Big goblet the right effort. You are still on here. You just look for it and you're fully belly already, you know. You see me after it, you see me after sister. Yeah. You're more than disgrace, man. But this is how the country run, but them not talk to the people them from earlier. Two things say it all right now, and them are going to come tell you about how much school. And if you have 107 severely damaged, where it's all stop gone, this are gone, everything gone, crumble, no out of war, nothing. But that are fixed back in them time, that don't make no sense. And then you get so much people fear work to go fix one of them school. If you say unemployment so low, so everybody did their work. Stop flapping yourself, man. Stop it, man. Stop going like coffee and a clown. I'm Dr. Peter Phillips. Hear this again now. Let me just get a little warning right now. Yeah? Them have a way where them have a thing. I'm running about them have a thing. Tita, you know what it's a who called Dr. Peter Phillips after? Look on these people. Dr. Phillips urged daughters to view positive of Clark IMF appointment. I say, who did that? Look on it, just look how who did it. No more Big Mama. So look on this now. This not look good. None of that. Let me tell you why it not look good now. It not look good and about Dr. Phillips and about Big Mama. About Big Mama. Make sure you don't play politics with them little crown itself, right? You call Dr. Peter Phillips on this. Him retired. But you find time to call him now because Ligel, it not look good. Him say 2 weeks and him take up this and this boom when he mash up the whole place. But we think he must stay there with the place. You understand? We think he must stay there with the place. He not stay there with the place. See? Yeah, man. See? So hear this. Him call Dr. Phillips to come talk because some of the PMP them come out and say, what is when they talk about the dual citizenship, when them come give him the that speech, honest. Big Mama call Damon Crawford and ask him about dual citizenship. Now Damon have no dual citizenship. But they make sure go look at interview me for me not do no interview with them. Because them are just a mouthpiece. You don't need to do that. Don't do it. See? Him call Lisa. Lisa say, Big Mama, go feed the puppy. Go feed the dog. Big Mama, go feed the puppy. Feed the dog. The marks about dual citizenship. Then them have PJ Patterson. And them have your take and dual citizenship and make a big mountain out of nothing. Meanwhile, them have people born in London around the water where we can't get a pies no water or do all kind of things we don't know. And other people sit down in a thing. Other people sit down there with dual. And I say, yes, it's all right, when you can't come serve, you know. But the ultimate, you don't have nothing. No prime minister can be no ultimate. You talk about some ultimate leader, you talk about Iran. You talk about you talk about Iran, and you talk about North Korea, and you talk about China, and you talk about you know, them kind of place you talk about ultimate leader. You know it go. Yeah? Yes. See? But tell me what, the SSL, let me ask you something. In the SSL case, don't it be good if you call that same Dr. PDP? Like for Ligel, go make so much step up until we know stone and turn. Don't underline for him call the same Dr. Philip and ask him when think about the SSL. Wanna ask me something now? Him call him? Him call him? Yes or no? Him call Dr. Phillips? Them call Patterson? Them call Damien Crawford? Them call Lisa Anna? No. Zero. Big fat no. I would say like the zero where dog without the teeth wear. Big fat no. Zero. Them not call none of them. Zero pan SSL. Them ask them interview anybody from the PMP, the opposition about SSL, zero. See there? Yeah, man, super zero, you know, like the super zero, yeah, so. See? So them not call nobody. Yeah. Dog will bite. No, good. Then this store, let me show you something. You can't read into what people are saying. No? Yeah. We're never calling. Yeah. Yeah. So when never call a doctor, Phillips are asking him take by SSL or what have you. When never call him. Yeah? Just watch how them work. So you know, so this is the way you know real agent who them work for. Now work at a radio station. Because when you do if you call him for this now, you call him for that thing like SSL. And you ask them, you call the opposition and talk to them for SSL too. Yeah. Him no one call him that time there. Oh, see Sean. So why never call them and ask them for that time? So you see, where the politics, where you're talking about politics, it's clear to you. Let me tell you something again. Let me show you something. See? Let me tell you, so you have educated fools, you know. You have some people, when they make some move, they can just point it out and point, they move and say, hey, it show your hand. You play a card, but everybody are looking at your hand. Some people not see me situate. So we see your card when you want to make a thing. So you say, here, we're going to do that chop. So we're going to call. Plan them thing like this now, like a Nigel thing, and we I say yes. And two them come up and say congratulations. Make what kind of Dr. Phillips pan it. Here where I say that. But the SSL no way to call them pan. You know how to do it. So when I call some people, they say he must a finance minister, no. So a diplomatic thing where I use, man. So if you can get an endorsement, I'm saying just to pan it pan the positive. He might go and make him go on. No, he must face. He must face the consequences. Yes. He might run from the defeat that I want to run to get more money. It's a Judas mentality. He names sell out the country. Mash it up, set 9 people, then next sell it out and then run. And at least Andrew that talk about loyalty. What am I talking about Mark Golding? That not look like loyalty to me. This is the same guy was talking about Mark. And them run out, but you see how them work. You have to hold them and watch them, man. Yeah. See? Why them never call them for SSL and ask them the same thing? Not even one interview him call that same big mama. Not even one. And you ask him what the thing about SSL. This is a bad thing for the country. If the data be around. And it was the PNP power. And I use him that just kill the whole of them, make them run out straight. Blip, the opposition. Yeah. See? That them that do. Me not ask you. So you see, when people not see these things in the past, they need to do all of these things, and that make me unique from out there. Like me, listener, you have superpowers on here. See? Yes. That make me stand out unique in my wilderness, you know. Can I see every move they make? When do it? It identifies the person. Remember, you don't have to come and declare nothing to make identify you, Just by your words from your own mouth, they can identify you. Enough people can read. They can know when you're real and when you're fake and them things. Like how you say, "Mama, fake." Because I know the fake as them and talk to you. I know them, I know them. Yeah, man, I know them, man. See? You know what? So, Mama, I have it on my phone, see, Mama can't show it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I know the fakers, them, I know who do this, I know who do that, I know who run this. So I see them. I have a 360 view. I see me a laugh. Remember, let me tell you again. This is not one of the man them when them go on. This is one of the great minds them on earth. We study people, places, animals, and things. We study the universe. And I make the man when through them might sound articulate to you. You say, well, bird, and put on a jacket and talk. Bird, your money, this is no know what. That's my bullshit. Stop make people trick on the man. If them get real like me instead of other hand, that the food out there, that the food there. We're not pan down and go on with them things, Yes. If them get real like we and just keep it real, you're good. The talk as is, man. Yeah. See? Yeah, man. So who I work, like them that you have some other radio station, Jamaican. Them the police don't congratulate on this and that, but them can't think out of the box neither. You know? See? Yeah, some people bring, and what them want to do, them want who come out first, come make the speech. Yeah. Yeah, man. Pierce out, you know what of them that run out? Well, you know, some of them are jockeys. Most of them not Pierce out, they are jockeys. So, you know, expect a better from them. Yeah. Yeah. See, and them, and right away, let me show you what them do. All right, let me show you the next thing what them do. Enough I want to see it. And they move with real greed. And him say in my campaign. Remember me have it, me show now. This is what them not see. That's what me tell you something different. You know what them do? So him say my campaign. Remember, you know, the man not go through not yet, you know. Them drawing about the Teachers Association for 68. And then you hear them run out and say, we don't see nothing wrong with it. Them full of shit. So when them do a PR stunt, them come out with, you know. I said, well, he must have passed. Remember this man and the investigation. Him in charge. Figure out this thing. Oh, you have to go represent something we want to rob. Where the money gone. Where your wife do the book. And do the book for the woman. And the woman says she get 30,000 and them have the book now. Millions of dollars. And I like the money not gone, it gone. And you start the case. And then you want to treat him like, yeah, man, he was a president and we must forward for the Teachers Association and you can't treat him so. So I'm to other president, we never call him. And by the way, we never call him in 2019 there and 2020. 21, 22, I've even shut down 23. Why never call him? Because he might do this, so you want to take the heat off of Andrew. When you see this, when you see now this. But tell them for what's going on. What's going on? Look at right. Yeah. Believe in a criminality. Remember this? Conference. Look at this time you look at.
You notice I'm very well. I'm very well.
The people, the Jamaican people haven't seen a lot of you recently. They haven't heard a lot from you. I'm sure they'd like to hear from you. How have you been?
I thought you were here at the Israel conference. So that's what we're here for, to remind Jamaicans that Jamaica Labour Party is the best government for Jamaica. So I'm here to do whatever I can.
If this was a little get to you time thief a man go, when them run them wicked and everything. No, this a real greed. And I remind Jamaica, so Jamaica Labour Party the best government. The best government. Yeah? He might remind Jamaicans that Jamaica Labour Party are the best government. You see this? Yes. Because they're not going to deal yet. All right. Even when them invite him, yeah, that's so. If they are prison, them could I invite him, you don't treat him like him, they are prison. You only invite him there. And I like you said, court and then the case and everything, and they go to prison and then come out and then something. No, not invite him on, not about teacher, not what to do people, kids and them thing. That's just not right. You know, right. But what they want to do is just, you know, you want honest. You don't want this, they don't want this one with the honest now. So me I watch it. But me I run it. Me I run it straight. Me tell you say you have to read them up, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, they must try. They must not try. Make him go on. Yeah. Yes. You can't hold them anywhere, man. Let's make him go on. You don't keep Judas around, you know. See? People have forgot. Yes, we know. Yes. But just make them, yes. But you don't go show them intention, them not good. That means they sell out, all of them sell out and run. Because birds have for the flock together, you know. And when you see one lift up, they rest lift up too, you know. Them have them plan out. Yo, as we do some boom boom in the night, we have a big ship with us roll out, you know. And we have a little plane with us take on them, we just missing. We just missing them, don't know where they were going. Some of them just go down. Them can't see we. We get to with the load. Yeah, man. You see? That bad. Yeah, man. So that me I tell you, because study them, I can touch you, can have something to do, you know. So, yeah, man. So if anything later, yeah? Yeah.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in a them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber.
Original 40 says no, we not take off up the cock up. From the other day, them face them out of them that they tree lick up big and the old fire off up if them flip like a fool and leave them get crushed up meta. Shut your beat, now speak your meta hush up. Street furnitures, everything that get dust up. Limbs and shove, everything that get brush up. When you see original East man, you must not fuck away. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to.
I'm out.